My name's Rob Cameron. I've been involved in the agricultural industry all of my life in many different facets, starting working on my father's dairy farm through to working on neighbouring farms, broadacre cropping sheep and cattle, standing in a paddock of Stamina 5 at the moment, which we've just cut for hay. I was first introduced to Stamina 5 during its trial stages at the PGG Wrightson Ballarat Research Farm, and I was staggered then at how tough the product was, and was delighted when I came to work at this farm for Peter McCann that he already had a stand of it sown in 2016. On a couple of occasions since I've been here, Peter was very concerned that he'd lost it. It had been grazed very heavily during the summer months, but I assured him from what I'd seen at Ballarat not to panic, everything would be fine, and sure enough it's come back strong, stronger than ever. We've just cut hay off the paddock and we're now grazing it only 13 days after it was cut with some merino lambs, and we're really happy with how it's progressed, and we look forward to it being a very important part of our rotation for many years to come. With what we've been able to do with Wrightsons and increased fertiliser and some spraying techniques that we have introduced through our connection to PGG Wrightson seeds, the place has almost doubled in its capacity, and we're very excited to even push it further in the future. The Stamina 5 at this stage is predominantly a grazing part of our system here. The hay cut this year was just an opportunity that we couldn't miss really, and now we've got some really good quality hay in the shed as well if things do get tough down the track. I'm fairly certain from our experience that a lucerne paddock is a long-term proposition, and the preparation for sowing it should be viewed the same way. It's very important to have the paddock as clean as you possibly can, and it's really a 2-year prep decision. You don't really want to be saying I'm going to sow some lucerne in there next month. It has to be really a 2-year plan. When you're investing in this, you get so much out of it, it's well worth the time to spend preparing to do it properly. So when you're looking for a grazing tolerant lucerne, you'll see lots of information, but look beyond the glossy brochures when you're making that decision. Really look hard at experiences in the field, trial situations, make sure you research deep, because it's a very important decision to get it right. This product definitely does what it says. It tolerates some ridiculously tough conditions and tough grazing and stands up very well. So I'd have no hesitation in recommending Stamina 5 to someone who's looking for a seriously tough grazing tolerant lucerne. It has continued to stun me with what it's done. It really is a seriously tough product, and you look after it with the normal situations that you need to. Check on aphids and other critters and make sure it gets a good winter clean. It'll stand up really well, but as far as the plant itself, it's a seriously tough plant, so look hard at it when you're making your decision on grazing tolerant lucernes, because Stamina 5 is definitely at the top end. And I'm really excited, looking forward to the next range of Wrightson's products that are going to be in the lucerne field. They're going to be every bit as good and probably better.